Going muted now. And we are here in Stinger for the... Okay, we're here for the 5th race of Stinger Speed Weeks. Xfinity. Very interesting to see. Our pole sitter, for I think the 4th time now, Trevor Davis. He has 1 win throughout Speed Weeks. He was leading in the ARCA race yesterday, and then he sort of fell to the back because the pack was just really moving. We're on board with him at the moment. You can see outside pole sitter 25, Chad Jones Jr. He was dominant through ARCA as well, but he had a black flag going below the line. The car behind him, I think that's 54. As we roll off now for the 5th race of Speed Weeks, very nice to see. Zachary Armstrong in that beautiful night. Actually, he said Zach not even know that's log, but he's in that beautiful Logitech car. So interesting to see. Pace lights are off. It is green this time, but pace car will go in. And yes, this is the start of this event. Lone drivers know about the yellow line rule. On or below the line will result in a black flag. Let's see what's happening in the back. See what happened back here. 90 and the 91 appear to have gotten into it. Yeah, log will probably be... Yeah, log is probably going to be penalized for Sony, y'all know that. Yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to go talk to him about that. Talking to the driver is there to let them know that driver who ended up wrecking the pack, or wrecking the 90, would receive a penalty for it, and we're back on the grid. Not a good sign for today. On board with the number, let's see what number this is. This is the number 23, Blunt Townsend. Just gonna go text the driver right quick, let him know. Let's go try to find him. Sorry for this momentary pause. That'll probably be a protest. And now I will try to connect OBS, that way we could maintain the stream without alt-tabbing. That's what we use to do all the streams. OBS Blade. Really good software. Just on drivers know what DD means. Vertical ticker is now hidden, just checking everything. Here we go. A few new guys starting. You haven't ran a little bit. Glenn Townsend on the apron with his lag at the moment. He's been offset by like a lot. He got 1 win yesterday and got ejected from the next race for intentional wrecking, sadly. Yeah, that was at the backstretch, so it was a fun event and no one really cared, but he still did break the rules and he was penalized for it. Still lagging on that apron. And our leader, Trevor Davis, 5th pole, or I think 3rd pole through Speed Week. So far there have been 5 races, this is the 5th. And 6th one will be the final. That is the Pro Championship at Daytona for our 500. Len on the apron for the green flag, trying to make sure he's not lagging too bad. and it is not letting up. We're going to focus on him, see how he gets it done, as he lags out completely. And we are green flag racing at Daytona. 51 with a good run on the 54's rear end. Len letting people by, checking for black flags. He's not serving a penalty. And we are rolling down into turn 1. 15 making his move on the bottom. He hasn't made a start in a little while. 38 trying to get on that low line, and we saw him running really good on the truck race here. This is not the same Daytona we use for trucks. This is a different one, Daytona BR Night. As we roll onto the backstretch, Trevor Davis our leader, Chad Jones Jr. in second, and Tristan Grayson third. Paul Perricone in the fourth. Highline sort of forming. Paul's loose. Loose entering turn 3 and 4. Almost checks at the pack. And 90's around. Not a good moment for him, but he will keep it out of anyone else. 51 got loose entering the corner, and that caused that accident. As we round into turn 1 for lap 2, I think Paul Perrico's dropping back, knowing that his car is not handling at the current moment. Bringing up the ticker now. Should be updating on the backstretch if it's not already updated now. And 25 lags out momentarily. So far, not too much pack movement. They're single filing out. This is a lot different from trucks. We saw trucks a lot of 2-wide racing, a lot of drafting, a lot of movement through the pack. We saw the same thing in ARCA. 10 car not holding his line either. That's a 10 car Brandon Carter. Just letting him know to hold a line as we go here. Entire front pack start stacking up 38, 10, and 3. And oh, 25 gets shot out. That'll be due to the 54 and 3 both pushing way too hard. They should not be really stacking up. In NR, you don't really want to push the pusher. That will result in a wreck, and we saw it nearly do so. Chad Jones Jr. gets shuffled out by it. Rolling down to the backstretch, Trevor Davis maintains his lead, and Tristan Grayson will roll up to second. After the 25 got shuffled out going into 1. Or that was more on the front stretch, but still. So far, so clean. So far, we've seen one spin. That would be the 90 of Zachariah Armstrong exiting pit road. Oh, actually a few other cars. 14. Let's see what happened to him. He just got a bad start, it seems. Yes, he did. Him and Glenn Townsend. Glenn dropped back, though. Highline once again forming. That's a 10 and a 38. Doing way too much movement as the 36 Gary Davies is holding back. He said he wants to finish this event. He's running the Sponsor Me car. 48 on the apron. And we are checking the ticker once. And it is, we just need to change one thing. That should fix the element for every other stream that we go into. But yeah, Highline 2 cars, maybe 3. Gary Davies looking to make it work up there. Right now, it's not the smartest idea. We can't keep it green till the stage which is on 20, which is what I'd do. If I was running it in the car right now, I would just try to hold it out, get to lap 20, pit, and then start making my moves to the front. But not just running through the front. Make it strategic. Make your moves smart. Plan who you're going to work with. That's 38 dives down on that low line. Not sure if he cut anyone off there, but that definitely looked a bit scary from our perspective. 10 car, the only car on that highline right now. They're single filed out. 16 cars in today's event. One will not be shown on the ticker. Right now, Zachariah Armstrong is that car in the 90. He's a lap down, and he will be the lucky dog if your caution was to happen now, which I do not doubt. Drivers are really pushing way too hard, based on me, and yes, it will. 3 car loose, 48 around, multiple cars. That's a yellow, 15 over. That's the entire field. 4 car up and over, that's not good for him. And we're doing a replay now. Wreck was caused by the 25 bumping in the corner. Bringing it back to live coverage. Multiple cars out. The 4 is out. We saw him flip. And we are under caution. We're going to actually go and look deeper into that wreck. Poor car, he went for a wild ride here. He turned the 48. Just not a good moment there. He flipped and rolled on his lid, and not a good moment for him. Gary Davies as well, he was spinning out after it. Just on the driver's note, 25 bumped on entry there. Resulting in that wreck. So far, 2 people out. 51 he money shifted and 4 car just due to damages in that crash. 3 car with a little bit of left side damage there. He was the car that was spun. It'll be green next time by current cars on pit road. 25 exits first. Three car gets black flag clear, but 25, the cause of that wreck, very large. Chad Jones Jr. Very weird to see him. He won the championship race at Phoenix, and yeah, that's just, or no, he did not. Ryan Arnold won it. He fell back, but just not what you want to see. Not that big of a wreck, or rather large wreck, actually. Lots of cars entered pit road for that. But, that's a bad moment, man. And I think that, it's running a different template. Alex. So on driver know they have the wrong templates. Oh wait, Alex Mullen with wrong headlights. Oh wait, with the wrong templates as we're green this time, typed that wrong. 90 car, the lucky dog. Just on the driver of the 25 now, next black flag will be an ejection. One car with a warning for swerving, checking the pack up. And we're green this time by... And we're green. 54 bumping the 2, Trevor Davis, and 14 going up to get bumped from the 36. And I don't think Ethan was going pace speed on that green flag. Or he did. He's good. Going into turn 1 side by side throughout the pack. 14 falling fast. 30's going to have to go 3 wide with him to make it work. And 23's lagging behind him. 2 wide in the rear. Not too many cars out. 90's getting his lap back. Ethan climbs to 3rd with a good start. 38 behind him. Second start as Singer. Oh wait, Alex Mullen. Oh no, 36 will wreck the 48. Everyone goes high to dodge. Multiple cars involved. That's the 36's fault. Oh, 15 out. That is Martinez. He flipped in the first track. So far, it's so weird. Front 4 really having a pack there. Gary caused the last crash. He's on driver danger now, and he will be black flagged under caution. Going onwards now. This is Gary, the car who caused the wreck, and we're now with Ethan Minglovey, 3rd place, behind Trevor Davis. Not too bumpy. You can see during trucks, you can see the trucks really bouncing around, but this Daytona is not as bumpy. We're able to hold the line a lot better. And multiple cars so far out. As we round to lap 11, 9 to the stage. Highest place in 4 is Trevor Davis. We have actually Ford, Chevy, it'd be Ford, Toyota, and Chevy. 1, 2, 3, all 3 manufacturers represented up here with a Toyota behind. In fact, not heating up too much. Xfinity is really just a boring series at super speedways and NR. At least in the setup, and so far, here's the net. Not too good, not too bad. We've seen a lot of spectacular wrecks so far. One caution in the night, but we come to stage on that point. Rounding out of 4, we're going to actually change car set a little bit. We just have to move the camera. We're changed to 4th, or actually 5th. The car who caused the biggest wreck today, Chad Jones Jr. Probably going to have a ticket submitted against him, and that'll probably be a probation. And Arca, he went below the line and ended up nearly wrecking the pack. He also caused the big one. So it's not looking good for him at Daytona. We're probably going to have the modders take a look at that, because he has caused the biggest wrecks in both races, which is not a good sign. Let drivers know. Let's let him know please play safe, because he is not on a good track record at the moment. Not the best. It's Gary not really holding his line. This is the highest speed ever ran in Stinger. That 36 car, caused the last wreck. So far, no extra requirements, but 14 and 90 have both went a lap down respectively. It's 14 and Gilberto. Cutting back, he's all the way back here. He's extremely damaged from his last wreck, as he's only going 170. Pack speed is 184, and they're going about 180. Yeah, he's about 5 miles an hour off pace, it seems. Not good for him. On board with Alex Mullen, they're all discussing right now. Oh! Car around. That'll be no caution. And checking it now, it seems that Chad goes low and then wrecks the 36. We're gonna check this one more time. Wreck between him and the 36, Gary Davies. Gary cannot catch a break. Or actually... Wait, reviewing it again, did Gary come down? 36. This is very hard to call, but... Hard to call, but you can see the 36 go low. But I'm unsure as to whether or not that was due to contact between the two of them, which I'm really trying to figure out here. From helicopter, it looks like it's a 25, but from rear chase, it looks like it's 36, so no one will be penalized. That's a mix-up, really. Coming off a 4. Racing deal. 25, and 36 will get a driver danger. .36 will get his second driver danger in the stage. Currently, Lucky Dog will be, I think 23 went a lap down due to lag, so he will get his lap back, actually. Currently, front pack really just pulling away. We didn't see this in trucks, we haven't seen it in ARCA, but getting nippy right now. Coming to lap 17 in this race. Multiple wrecks, about 3 so far. Three car getting a little bit shuffled, always dropping back to give him a little extra room. So far, really mid-race. They're trying to plan their way around the 38. My part's staying high. This Sakura Armstrong with a no good, very bad day so far. 38 going up to get his draft. Zach with extreme engine damage. And the caution will be thrown on lap 19 and they will race back to the line for 20. So far it's snooze fest, really. Right now we have 3 DNFs. .23 scored a lap down due to lag. Crosses the line, and he will now, Alright, scoring him properly. A lot looser setup than what we've seen throughout the week. And caution will be thrown this time by as they race back to the line. When we're under pacing, the 36 and the 40, or in 36 and 25 will be black flagged. Due to driver dangers so far. Lucky Dog will be the 1 or the 14. Racing back to the line, Trevor Davis, our leader. So far, nothing to really talk about. 54 gets shuffled out of line and will fall into the rear of the small pack. See, lap down car 48. Pack closing in hard. Connor will need to go high. I think he's trying to hold on to it to stay on the lead lap. Will he be able to do it though? Coming out of 4, maybe. Hopefully Connor down, he can stay on the lead lap. Rosa will screw over the 14 and he will. Crossing the line now. Nothing changing in the pack behind. 2 wide at the line for 3rd. Lap plus will go to the 14. They're all still racing around. Listen to know. Let's see what happened here. That'll be a black flag for Tristan Grace, it seems. .54, the black flag. Camera spinning around. Very weird to see. .54 gets a black flag as well. Green next time by, actually lap after that. A lot of people are going to be pitting this time, but this is a stage. We are halfway through this race. 1 caution so far, 3 wrecks though. 14 lucky dog, 38 got wrecked under caution. We're not going to check the cars on pit road. Trevor Davis, Ethan Mingalelli, Ladner, and Mullen. So it's Tristan Grace with the black flag. Glenn Townsend, he was lagging, got scored a lap down. We had to go and add him back. Brandon Carter, I think he's on the pace, but just fell out of it due to his start. And 25 with another black flag as well. He will have to pit next time by. Looking for the 36 car, he's entering pits now. First car off of pit road seems to be, I don't know who it is actually. 25 could not get service to my knowledge because he was black flagged. Let's check it out now. Yeah, he pit and got no service. That's why he exited his pit stop so fast. And we're back to live coverage. We're going to do a replay on the wrecks that have happened so far. This is the wreck that happened, the first one of the night. This involved the 15 flipping. He had 2 flips in this crash, actually. It was caused by the 25 Chad Jones Jr. Not a good moment for him. Going down the backstretch into 4, we just saw a lot of cars wrecking. You can see I think, was it this lap? No, 36 caused this one. This would be the wreck that took out the 15. That was the second wreck that he was involved in on the night. It happens here, lap 5, going into turn 1, 3, and 4. The big one happened. This was caused by the 25 wrecking the 3. You can see here, going into 4, it just gives him a little push after he checks up, and then boom, it's really over for him from there. Not a good moment. 4 car flipping rapidly. 15 flips into the fence, or into the safer barrier before that. And a lot of cars just speed on through. 36 spun as well. Next wreck happening on lap 9, 36, Gary Davies at fault for this one. He wrecks Connor Dowdy, who I don't think got damaged, but definitely not a good moment for him. Gary was served a black flag for this incident. Going into 3 and 4, he just pushes him when he should not have. He twitches a little bit, and that just causes a rather large wreck, ending the 15th day. You see Glenn Townsend lagging behind. As we are back to live coverage, green next time by. Actually, we are in turn 2 at the moment, so yeah, it'd be green this time by. Just let the driver know. And wreck under caution. And it was caused by Ethan. More so checkup, but they're catching back up, so no driver dangers for that. And we're green, barely catching up for both of them. And, oh, field getting a bit intense back here. See what's happening with 54, Darby was saying he's doing something stupid. Townsend's still lagging, but we are with live coverage. Second stage of this race, 2 caution attempts remain. So far, single file has been the way to go. Not a lot of 2-wide action besides the first 9 laps, and drivers learned very quickly that 2-wide is just not going to work out well. So far, 13 cars remain in this event. And oh, 48 gets shuffled out. Or 08 around. Everyone makes it through. Everyone makes it by. 1 car involved. 3 car now leads this race. And we're going to see what happens here. Brandon Carter, I think, at fault for it. I think he moved him into the corner. Going into 3 and 4 on lap 23, you can see just going into the 10. He had time. That will not be an actual penalization, just letting him know he had time to check up. So far, 2 wide for 3rd. 3 car has been jumped by everyone else. 10 car outside. Alex Mullen, the car involved in that accident, with not too bad of a hit. Tristan Grace has not rebounded from when he had that accident earlier on. Him and the 25, both in their little 2-row draft. Not much happening with them though. Not going at pace speed. Max speeds are currently 180 flat around. I'd say that's the average, maybe 181. And Detroit Racing is back in motion as we go into 3 and 4. Trevor Davis maintains his lead once again, looking to get his 2nd win of Speed Weeks. Actually, did he? I think he does have a win of Speed Weeks. He's scored the pole for every event so far, just hasn't been able to bring it home as Gary Davies gets a lap. .38 looking high. I think he's trying to get a move done. Connor Dowdy, who was moved going into 3 and 4, entering. I think he's going to make it work up there. I think he's looking up there as well. I think he sees it as an opportunity, but with Brandon Carter behind, we may see another accident here. Brandon Carter turned the 08 car. Check and chat once more. And 36 is the lucky dog now. So far, I think Chris and Grace and Chad Jones Jr. may have a shot at it. If they were able to get up to the pack, if a caution was thrown, we may see 2 extra cars get added to this. As the 38 blinks out going on in the front stretch. So far, a very tame race. We've seen the worst wrecks through Speed Weeks. Here. GNS is not really working for this series. Which will be very interesting to see going into the intermediates that we have coming up. They're going to Auto Club, they're going to tracks like Atlanta as well. And how that goes is to be determined. As the 48 swerving in front of the 38. Not what you want to see. He gets warned for swerving there as we cut back to spacers. Trevor Davis so far being dominant throughout Speed Weeks, although I think this may change. We saw Flip in the real-life Xfinity race, and we have seen a few today. Not an uncommon occurrence in Stinger, but lots of cars DNFing is. Generally speaking, you see about 1 DNF per event, and every event is capped at 15, signs, Auto Club, and tracks like that. So, we're really seeing a race that varies from the average just racing and Stinger. Most of the time you see more single file pack racing or 2-wide action. And we're seeing the single file pack racing, but we're also seeing way too many wrecks. Cars are checking up, entering the corner, they're getting loose on it. So we cut to an onboard camera with the 3 car. It's the 3 car of Blake Reed. You can see the 1, that's Ethan Mingulelli. The clippy on the reverse car, it says, looks like you were trying to perform an overtake. Very interesting to see a little Easter egg on his car, as painted by Dale Graham, 14, who's currently 17 seconds behind the leader. As we round out lap from 29 coming to 30. This is going to be a very interesting finish, I feel. Very tame racing throughout for the up to the halfway and past it, but I think it's going to start to change when we hit 10. I think drivers are going to start seeing, I need to make a move now or else it's not going to ever happen. At the 30, it gets shifted high, gets sent behind the 10, and I think that's... Let's see what happens here. See what happens here. 30 gets bumper grabbed. Not good for him. Tomorrow we're in for a more interesting race since we saw the Arcus setup. It's going to be the same physics, same track. For the Daytona 500 and Stinger. Very calm racing so far. Nothing caution-worthy in the second stage. The race has been boring so far. Darsing's just been peaceful. Spoonie. Had to serve me someone in the call, but yeah, boring race so far. Ooh boy, nothing really happening. Trevor Davis, 3-time winner, our leader. Ethan Mingalelli, 0-time winner behind him. I think he's going to be able to get it done today, because when you're in second place, you're really in the seat to go and win it. You can move him out of the way, you can wreck him if you really want to, but you'll get black flag for it, resulting in the car in third winning it. As we come to lap 32, if a caution happens, we're going to see a big shift. Alex Mullen will have a shot at it. Chad Jones Jr. will have a shot, and Gary will as well. So let's Tristan Grace. So that's what I'm sort of hoping for here. They're starting to go 2 lines, starting to try to make it work as he comes to 8 to go. Line. Checking the stream once, just making sure everything's working. Sorry for the freeze there. 10 and the 3 trying to make it work. We may see an exciting finish here, maybe not though. Racing's been rather boring so far. Not to be a pessimist, but hey. I've ran my few races in GNS, and GNS is just not really the super speedway package, I'd say. 10 car getting a little squirrely on Blake Reed's bumper. That's a 3 car. We're going to go on board with him. He's trying to lead that high line to the win. But this is really going to matter based on what 48 and 38 go. 90 car on that outside lane. Zachary Armstrong going another lap down with engine damage. They're starting to notice the outside lane. They may start to build the block, but so far it's just not getting the draft. They're trying to figure out if it's working, but they're only saying kinda. I'm not sure they're confident in it. I'm pulling up to the second place car's bumper, that's Ethan Mingalelli, and then trying to just make it work from there. We're going upward with Connor Downey, he's 5th car in line. 38, a little far behind him. He got shuffled out after he came down on 48. Going high. Once again, I think they're trying to do it out of corners, although I try to do it outside of the backstretch. Outside of the backstretch, there's not really any difference besides the amount of credits you have in mind, and if they have extra, they can really make it work. As we go onward with the 3 car. 1 car goes up the block. I think if he goes up there, it's really over for Trevor Davis, which is something that you should probably do if you're trying to win this race. Ethan can maintain it. Blake Reed, 0-time winner, also has a shot at his gear. If I was at 1, I'd start to move high. I'd try to get it done now. When you see them shoot out, go out with them. He's having a shot at it, and I think he'll take advantage of it. Trevor Davis, we saw him in the seat in the truck race, and he got past in the final front stretch. Ryan Bumble barely beat him to the line. I don't think we're going to see something like that today, but we will see something close. So far, the worst race of speedways. 6 to go at the line. one caution throughout today's race, besides the comp, and everything else been fine. Everything else has been fine. And after we cross the line this time by, it will be the point of no return. If a wreck happens now, a lot of people will be saved, but I doubt it's gonna happen. 10 car right on the 3's bumper, 48 falling behind. Sad day for a lot of people that's not able to get it done due to either spinning out, things like that. But I think Trevor Davis, I think he may have a shot, but I think Ethan Mingalelli, his shots or chances are better as we come to 5 to go. Checking it now. He entered pit road is what happened. Or no, he did spin. Tristan Grace. Not worthy of a caution though, and no cautions can be thrown. Toxicity warning for the 54. He's already serving a penalty. Coming to 4 to go. Tristan Grace in their pit road for unsafe entry. Coming to 37. 4 to go. Alex Mullen. He will need to go high, but although if he can't slot in, we can see the pack dynamic change. We can see the high line change. We can see them have more cars. We can see them be able to work it better as we come into the final stages of the Stinger Junior Championship season opener at Daytona. Looking at that outside line, that is Alex Mullen. 08 car, he spun earlier, not too much damage on him, and if he can slot in, he'll be fine. Oh wait. On me. What happened back there? And a wreck happened. Caution was not supposed to be thrown, but I accidentally did it there. We're gonna see what happens. Recar turned, I'm pretty sure. He was turned by Brandon Carter. It may not let us go green. And I did not actually do the replay there, so we're gonna replay this now. You can see the 10 car bumps the 3. And we may do overtime. Overtime. Come on, checker. And we're doing overtime. And we're doing overtime, something we don't see often. We'll have to manually score everyone. We're under caution, but we're looking at overtime. Here we go. We don't often see overtime, but with the boring race, I think we need to have a good end, so. They will have 3 laps to make it work. And we're coming to the last lap of this race on this ticker, but we will be doing 1 extra. It'll be a 3-lap shootout. It will be overtime for the Junior Championship. As we come to the last lap of this event, we're going to overtime. This will be the race completion for the game, but we are in overtime. I should say that one more time. 08 will be the lucky dog. And we are green next time by for overtime. Let Alex know he will get flat back. Pace car should be going in this time, but this is the end of the race. Oh boy, we're gonna see some wild things. 3-lap shootout. Everyone's gonna have to pace manually. Oh boy, this is gonna be very interesting, and we have 3 laps to go in it. We have 3 laps to go and finish off this race. Driver's doing a little extended schedule. Means I have to do extra points calculation. Didn't let drivers know the pace car should be in this time. Oh boy, 3 laps to go at the line, overtime and stinger. And 3 car with a flat tire. Not good for him. .48 out of gas. Switch some ball now. Oh, we're extending it because draft. So it's green this time by. Green at the line for Singer overtime. Here we go. Quiet zone. And I'm going to throw the green flag this time. Here we go. And green flag is out for Singer overtime. 3 laps, 2 race. Oh, it'll be the lucky dog. Still scores this as under caution, but this is overtime. 2 to go at the line. Ethan versus Trevor is the battle of the day. Everyone trying to make it work. Alex will be scored as the lead lap, letting him know that now they have 3 laps to get it under control and trying to change the leader of this race. Ethan Mingalelli in second, 38 in third. That is Ladner. He finished third in his first race, and he can go back-to-back for Chad Jones Jr. caused him multiple wrecks today. I think he's going to have a shot at this. If him and the 38 can really make it work. Did he go at the line? It's going to let him know. Two to go at the line. This is overtime, by the way, for anyone new watching. This is going to be interesting. Trevor holds onto his lead, going onto the front stretch. Gary falls off the pack. Glenn Townsend lagging bad. Alex way up high. He scored on the lead lap, but it will not score him in game for that. Oh boy. White flag out at the line. This is going to be interesting. So far, a single foul, but I think everything's going to change right here. Out of fuel. Top 3, Trevor Davis, Ethan Mingalelli, and Ladner. Oh boy. Ladner lagging. Not a good thing that you want to see. If this pack wreck's just over. As we come to the white flag. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Trevor Davis holding it, 25 bumps to 38. Oh boy. We've had 2 cars run out of fuel, 14 on the 48, 14 Dale Braham, and 48 Connor Dowdy. 10 car about to run out of fuel. This is a very dramatic finish for no reason, even though they're single file. Oh wait, right on his tail. Trying to make it work. Trevor Davis blocks. Battle for the lead. Ethan Mingalelli versus Trevor Davis. He lost it in the final corner last time, and I don't think he's going to do it again. Ethan right on his bumper. Brandon Carter behind. I think it's over. Trevor Davis will win the junior race at Daytona. No lead changes, no position changes actually for overtime. Race is officially over. 25 will wreck someone. wrecks it. Oh, wait. Race is officially over. Saying the 38 went up into him. We'll see what happens here. Gonna have to extend the replay by a lot because it's not an officially scored lap. Maybe Justin his reaction there. I don't know what really happened there, but that is a junior race at Daytona. And that has been Stinger TV. Thank you for watching. This is it. This is out.